holly. It's the Festivals of Colors. It's coming up. There's going to be a celebration here in Laguna Woods Village. And to tell us more about it, I want to welcome Jagan Jain, who we're going to call Jay from now on,
Right.
at his insistence, and Cynthia Chahal. Thank you guys for joining us. All right, so let's get into the history of holly. Where did it start? How is it celebrated? You guys know what's the origin of this whole thing?
That's a good question.
I'm hoping Jay has the answer.
I do too.
It started in 7th century.
Okay.
Okay, in the city of Multan, and that is modern-day Pakistan.
Okay.
It's a story starts with a king who was very arrogant, narcissistic, and had a God syndrome.
Okay.
And he wanted everybody to worship him.
As we all do.
Yeah.
He insisted that, except he had a problem. His problem was his son. His son name was Prahlad, and he would not worship him, and he worshipped a god called Vishnu.
Okay.
Okay. And the king was really mad at him. He got so mad that he wanted to kill him, his own son,
Oh, wow.
because he would not worship him. So the king recruited her sister, Holika, who had a boon from the gods that she was totally immune to fire. So if she sit in a fire, she would not burn.
Okay.
Nothing, no harm would come to her. So she tricked her nephew to sit in a pile of burning wood and he, without him knowing it. And the idea was that Prahlad would burn and die.
Right.
Okay, but there was a divine intervention when they were doing that she was wearing a clock, and the clock flew and covered the nephew, Prahlad. She burnt, and the nephew survived.
Okay. That's a crazy story.
And that was the origin of Holi, which came from the word Holika.
Okay. Okay.
It was very, and the king died, and he was very cruel. And there was a tremendous amount of joy all around him.
So now it's turned into the celebration that's kind of celebrated every year. And now, how do we have the water sprays and the colors that a lot of people, if they've ever seen, it's kind of like that from the India or Pakistan. They've seen these colorful things where everybody wears white. And how did it evolve into that?
That's wonderful. That's a good lead in. What happened with that is that next day after this incident, people put the ashes on their faces.
Okay.
And that was and there was a joy the next year.
Okay.
So the Holi split actually in 2 days. The first day, there is a tremendous amount of bonfire.
Okay.
And people would and it's a somber occasion, and people would just record what happened, reflection and all that. The next day, that's the day of the Holi, which is the festival.
Okay, and that's where the colored ash, I suppose, comes into it. It's evolved into like colorful instead of ash, it's now pigments and things like that.
Exactly, that's what happened.
Pass this over here. I want to show people on camera how these bright pigments. Now these are, you saying this is vegetable based, right?
Right.
So look at these. I would have put this up here. Look at these. These are like, this is this gets all over clothes. So you're supposed to wear white.
Right.
Oh my gosh. So these clothes are now very much pigmented.
Just shake it off and release it. Don't use any water.
So that's I should have been wearing white today, clearly.
Yeah, you wore the wrong
Oh my
color.
gosh.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, that's all my doing.
Sorry.
So now that I'm pigmented,
Yeah. you're part of Holi.
and that's part of the celebration.
You're celebrating Holi right now.
So it became a big festival into the colors, and they also then used, this is a device called pichkari.
Okay, I don't know if I should touch anything else.
Yeah, it's not loaded, so people will put water into colored water
Okay.
and they spray on each other.
Okay.
And people will take this and put on each other's faces with a gesture of love and affection. And so if you go to some of the Indian cities, the days, throngs of people will come out on the streets. And they will literally, not knowing people, friends, family, whoever it is, they will splash on it and on their faces and just have plain joy. And they use music, dances in the streets, homes, and it becomes a big festival.
Okay, that's amazing. So for Cynthia, you're involved in this too. You're going to be part of the celebration on the day of. It's coming up on the 16th, right?
The 16th,
Yeah.
yes, at 5:30 at Clubhouse 5.
Okay.
And the last day to sign up for this is on the 12th.
Okay, so people have to register ahead of time if they want to come out and be part of the celebration.
Right, and so we're going to have.
And you guys have club members kind of doing some skits as well too,
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna have a Bollywood singer, which is not on the flyer. That you didn't know about that.
Oh.
We're gonna have
Bonus.
a singer. Yeah, it's a bonus. So she's a great singer. She's gonna sing Bollywood songs, and it gets people out on the dance floor. The people at the Indie Club love to dance, so they're great dancers. And
Absolutely. It's
so-
amazing music, amazing food.
Yeah, no, it is. And so then, yeah, they're going to be dancing, and then we're going to have some short skits, plays, and
And
that
what's
will
a
be-
wedding? What's a kind of a wedding
interview?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what that is either.
I'll
Sounds like
find
it'll
out.
be fun.
You'll have to go to the event to find out what it is.
And then
I mean,
another one called Pitchkari, which I don't know what that one is either.
Pitchkari.
Yeah, that's the
That's
pitch
a
card.
pitch
Oh, that's the
Pitchkari.
Pitchkari. Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be
And
nice.
there's going to be one about that.
Okay.
Yes. And then we're going to have some music. The singer will be singing some Qawwali music, Sufi music, devotional music that leads you to divine ecstasy. And then what else? We're having. Oh, then food. We have great.
Lots of food. There's always great
food is
food.
always great. I am always surprised. It's how great the food is.
Okay.
Food is really great.
Now, are you part of? Did you just kind of come into this culture? Are you part of this by marriage? How have you
By
kind of
marriage.
entered this
My
into
husband
this
was
world?
a Sikh from Punjab,
Okay.
northern part of India.
Okay,
He passed away at ALS, so he would be surprised that I'm
you're still doing this.
involved at the India Club.
But how? So as an outsider to this culture at first, how have you kind of embraced it, enjoyed it, and what parts have you really integrated into your life?
I've always liked India, even before I met him. You know,
okay.
I lived in Singapore for a year, and I had been to India in my 30s, and I call myself an international person. I'm not just American. You know what I mean? I feel more international.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I like the cultures. I always feel at home. It seems wherever I go, but I feel right at home. And the people are so welcoming and embracing, and they make you feel really comfortable at the
It's
India
wonderful.
Club. And
every time we have the India Club on, is always an invitation to come, always
Yeah.
open, all people, all cultures to come to the event. So it's always a very open culture.
it is. I remember one event usually I go with a friend because I don't like to get all dressed up and go by myself. But this time my friend was gone, and so she was traveling, and so I went by myself, and they had me seated at this table with people I didn't really know.
Not for
And
long.
they were all so welcome. They didn't look at you like you were a stranger. They
Yeah.
just welcomed you. And I thought,
And
that's
Jay,
so...
is it important to keep these traditions kind of going on for the next generation too, to kind of continue this?
Exactly. People do this because it comes natural. That's the way to convey the tradition and the culture and the values. Some of the values is tremendous amount of devotion to education. And almost you go to any family, it's not like one person went to college.
Right.
Everybody in the family would go to college. It was not even a question of, you going to college or not? That was never a question.
Right.
It's all a question, which college you going to go? Which university you're going to go?
Well, these are great traditions to hand on as well, as far as the spirituality, the history of these things, the religious part of it, and then there's the enjoyment of it. So, folks, as we head out here, it's going to be Monday, March 16th, Clubhouse 5:30 p.m. Make sure you register by the 12th so you can be part of this fun event. Jay and Cynthia, thank you guys so much for coming.
Well, thank you so
And I've already
Thank you.
I'm already registered. this guest
Exactly.
in the door.
Yeah, we'll help you get
We'll
that
shop
off.
vac this later.
Yeah. We'll help you get that off.
You're
Thank you
watching
so
This
much.
Day. We'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you.